Hi everyone, how are you today? Debbie here. Nice to be live in here today. I have been saying that I'm going to get back to having weekly trainings in here, and it is just, time has gotten away from me. Lots has been going on, and it's been a while. So we are going to get back rolling. I am determined to start the year off with weekly trainings in here, and more free downloads and different resources for you that are going to be helpful in your business. So today, for those of you that haven't noticed, we have grown a lot over the last couple of weeks. We have had a lot of new members. So for those of you that don't know me well, that haven't seen any of my lives as of yet, I'm Debbie, and I help women entrepreneurs to get from where they are in their business to where they want to be that through coaching or programs or social media help that I provide, or through starting their own business. Today I wanted to come on here. I've been asking people what they would like a training on. What are their struggles? What are some things that they're having difficulty in their business? And I get a lot of the same answers. So I know I've done a training on this before in the past, but I believe it's been about a minute or two. So we're going to do it again today, and we're going to start these lives out, and we'll have a different weekly training every week. So today we're going to train on engagement and how to build your engagement on Facebook. It is a topic that everybody seems to want to talk about. We're approaching the end of the year right now, and forgive me, I do have some notes, and that is because I do not want to forget any vital tip that I have for you. So I do have an outline that I'm going to follow. So forgive me for looking down. We're approaching the end of the year. It's the holidays coming up, and a lot of you have product-based businesses and things like that, and you're fighting to be seen online. Everybody seems to be fighting that algorithm. And what I have some tips that help you work with the algorithm instead of fighting against the algorithm. And that is my best strategy that I have learned over the years, and it's just a lot of different tips that combined together seem to really help your relevancy score on Facebook. And what that means is, if you are not being social on Facebook, or if you're not being social on Instagram, you have a low relevancy score, meaning your posts are not pushed out to many people. A lot of people just don't get it that when they post on their Facebook page and they don't have a very high, a relevancy score, your friends and family, your business partners, your people that are closest to you are the ones seeing that post, and those are the only ones seeing that post. On a post, the more likes you get, the more comments you get, the more conversation you get. And that's the key right there, conversation. The more people your post is pushed out to, the more shares. So you want to get a variety of those things on your post. And so again, we talk about this many times. Facebook, Instagram, all of these platforms are social media. They're social platforms. They're meant to be social. They're designed for us to be social. They are not designed to sell products. They are not designed to sell your business. So we have to use them in the contents that they were designed for in order to help our businesses. It is not necessary for you to spend a lot of money on paid ads to get yourself out there. It just isn't. The best combination is to use all your social platforms in conjunction with a little bit of paid advertising. And what you do is you just juggle people back. Before you got to get real talented at shooting people from one platform to another platform, and playing with that algorithm so that you learn how to boost your page up. And so here's some of my best tips out there. And once again, I'll say, you can't just take one of these tips and wear it into the ground. it's like anything else, you need variety. So, you know, a lot of people will be, they'll hear a training or they'll talk to one of their leaders in their business, and they'll get one tip from them, and then they'll just do that every single day. And then when they don't see a huge change in their business, forgive my glasses, the glare, is that better, guys? When they don't see a huge change in their engagement on their posts, or they don't see a change in their business, they assume, oh, that didn't work, and then they stop. Or they'll go like gangbusters for a week, and they'll do all these things to help with their algorithm, and then immediately don't get any response or what the engagement that they expected, and then they give up. That's not how it works, folks. It builds on each other. So the best thing you can do is learn as many tips as you can, implement all of them. That doesn't mean it has to take hours and hours each day, but implement as many of these tips as you can and do it consistently. Each and every day, each and every week at least. And that doesn't mean you can't take the weekends off, that you have to be glued to your phone. When you get good at this, it won't take you very many minutes each day. It'll be second nature, and you'll be able to do these things, and it won't take up very much of your time at all. So it's just rethinking how to do things just a little bit. So here we go. One of the first tips is you have to be consistent. Well, I've already said you have to be consistent, but you need to warm up the algorithm. So what that means is before you post each day, or before, say you have a opportunity post or a post you really want a lot of people to see, you need to warm up the algorithm. And what that means is just simply engage, simply be social. Go on, and that does not mean scroll through the news feed and like the first 10 to 15 posts that you see. That doesn't help you. That's not what that means. Go into people's pages, click on their personal profiles, scroll through for a minute. It doesn't take that long. Like and leave a legitimate comment, a conversation provoking comment on their post. That is what helps you. Go into when someone comments on a post of yours, try to engage in conversation. Don't just leave the comment and like it. So these are just another, just go that extra mile on your engagement, and that will help you tremendously. One of the things I do every day that is just like second nature, you get up in the morning, you go to your computer, you reach out to all your birthdays. That is just a little bit of engagement that's there for you, that Facebook organizes for you, that you don't have to think of. Reach out to everyone that is on your birthdays, and you find that in the events section on your Facebook page. And just reach out and say happy birthday, and use a variety of ways to do that. Don't do the exact same thing on every single post. Do not copy and paste a birthday message on everyone on your birthday list. Facebook knows when you copy and paste, they hate it. The algorithm hates it. Your posts are not seen. It kills your algorithm, and it kills your relevancy score on Facebook. So do not copy and paste. So what I would do, use a variety of different ways to do this. Send some voice notes one day in Messenger, and just say, hey, just stopping in on your birthday just to wish you all the best on your special day. And that's all you have to say. That's it. Leave a voice note. If you're not comfortable leaving voice notes, which you need to get comfortable because people like them, they like hearing your voice, they like getting to know you, leave some gifts on people's posts. Leave some videos on people's pages. Just post directly to their page. Do it in a variety of different ways. Not the same thing on every single one. Okay? That helps you. And then the next thing I do is go through, reply to everybody that messaged you overnight. Any messages you have out there, reply to a few people in Messenger. Then go through your news feed and like and comment on some some people's posts. Also, then one of the things that I like to do is not only use the people in my news feed, but I like to use my lead list or my prospect list. Go through there, pick out 10 or 15 people on your prospect list or on your lead list that you've been engaged with in the past. Go to their personal profiles, like and comment a legitimate, more than 3-word comment on a post or two. Okay? Just spend some time on their page. It takes 30 seconds a person, not a lot of time. That makes sure that you're showing up for them. Okay? You're showing up in their news feed. So when you post, they're going to see it. Okay? Just do this for 10 or 15 minutes to warm up that algorithm. And then what I would, well, first off, I'm going to say the other thing that is good is I've had people ask me, and I know I posted about this before, but I'll just revisit it because I did try to start boosting in this group. And what that is, excuse me, I'm sorry, I've got a dry throat. What that is helping to boost the algorithm for each other. And this works if you use it right. There are a lot of groups out there to do this in. Some of them are using it right. Some of them are not using it right. So here's what you need to make sure you're doing. If you're going to boost each other's post, you need to invoke conversation. Okay? Heart their post. Go in, ask a question, leave a paragraph, leave a couple of sentences, provoke conversation. If you're just saying awesome, that's not going to boost each other's post, okay? And so you need to try, and plus you need to just try to switch it up with the people that you use. So I tried that in here. I'm going to keep trying. I hope everybody will participate. I don't think everyone understood quite what to do. But again, if you're going to use boosting groups, make sure you're using it correctly. Make sure you're provoking conversation, actually doing something that's going to help each other. And as far as boosting groups on Instagram, I'm not a big fan of those because your relevancy on Instagram, you want your follows to be higher than your following. Meaning you want more people following you than you are following, okay? And all of the boosting groups that I have come in contact with all want you to follow. You have to follow everyone. And it immediately gets your it out of balance. And so I'm not real sure that benefits anybody except for the person that has the group. So the boosting situation should help everyone involved, not just the person the administrator of the group. So that's my opinion on that. So really look into it before you're doing that. The other thing, use your stories. Use your stories to push people. Use your stories to put products in, because we've learned we don't want to put products on our personal page. That kills your algorithm. It is not designed to advertise products. It is not designed to be a business page. Therefore, they shoot it down. Also, especially if you have a link in it. So you don't want your Facebook page, your personal page, to have products plastered all over it. It turns people off, and it also kills your algorithm. And never, 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 never put a link in a post on a personal page. You can do that on a business page. You cannot do that on a personal page. What you do is you give instruction in your post as to where to go, or put the link in the comments and tell them that you did that in your post. If it's a live, tell them where you want them to go. Tell them where you want them to click. If it is, Instagram, and you want them to go to your group, you instruct them to go where you want them to go. So do that versus putting a link in a post, because that just kills you right there. There's also a list of kill words that you should use very sparingly on your personal page, because anything that they have computers go through this algorithm, and these words are pulled out and it shoots your post down. So I have that. I'll send it to anybody that is interested in that. Be glad to. Just put a comment in the comment section that you want the kill word list, and I'll send that out to you. So I was going to tell you my strategy of what I do, or what I would suggest doing to help your algorithm. I would, there are different types of posts for one, and I'm going to do a totally different training on the different types of posts and when to use them and how to use them. I also have a content bundle out there on my website. I can actually send you the link if you'll comment in the comment section that you're interested in the content bundle. I'll send that out to you. And that's just describes the different types of posts, how to use them, how to schedule them so that it benefits you the most on Facebook, to give you the most of variety to help your algorithm. And so if you're interested in that, comment in the comment section. I'll be glad to send that out to you. But I am going to do a upcoming training on that as well. But what I would do is use an engaging post. One of the post that I describe in my bundle is an engaging post, and that is one that's going to provoke a lot of engagement. You notice that if you post something really fun, you get a lot of engagement on it. Post a funny question or a funny meme or a contest or a poll or something like that, or an engaging question just on a color block. That's an engagement post. Okay, what I suggest doing is do that one day a week. Okay, the following day after an engaging post like that where you've gotten a lot of comments, the following day you need to post an impact post. And an impact post is a post, a heartfelt story or an impactful story, either yours, something that's happened to you before, during, or your business, or because of your business. It can be anything, but it needs to be a heartfelt, real story. Let them get to know you. If it's someone in your business, you can use that as well. And it just needs to create an impact and something that is going to speak to your ideal customer, to your ideal client. Okay, so develop that post around with that in mind. So you're going to post that the day after a high engagement post. Okay, and then you're going to do this, and make sure when you do this that you have the time, 15 to 30 minutes following that post, to sit there. You cannot post and run. Okay, when you post an impact post, you need to make sure that you're able to sit and engage with everyone that comments on that post for a minimum of 30 minutes. Okay, so that means every comment, immediately like it, immediately respond, provoke conversation. If someone says great, or someone says I love it, if someone says awesome, whatever they say, hey, thanks for liking that. What did you love about it? Ask a question to provoke conversation. Okay, you also, during these comments, you can use that to give away your freebies, or to give away samples, or to give away free resources of whatever that you have in your business, because you can provoke conversation. And then when the topic comes up, say, hey, I've got an ebook about that. I'd love to shoot it to you. What's your email address? Different things like that. So just think outside the box a little bit and provoke conversation, because all of that is engagement. All of that's going to raise your relevancy score on Facebook, and all of that is going to help push you out to more people, which is the goal. Okay, and build relationship. Also use a lot of different features. You want to be using emojis, you want to be using videos, you want to be using voice notes, you want to be using everything. The more features that Facebook and Instagram offer that you use, the better, because that's what they put them there for. We already talked about no links in your post, and using your platforms to push each other, to push people back and forth between the platforms. That helps boost you as well. I already talked about the strategy and using your lead list, all of that. So I didn't use any of my notes. And then when you're done with that post, after you're done with that post and you have spent the 15 to 30 minutes engaging with everybody, and that doesn't mean don't respond to anyone else. What I mean by that is make sure you do this at a time where you have 15 minutes to 30 minutes to devote to that immediate reply. After that, it's okay if you have to reply later, if you have to get busy with other things and you need to come back and respond later, that's okay. But that'll help boost that algorithm out there. After that is over and after you've done that, then what I want you to do is share that post with the other platform. So if you did this on Instagram, share it with Facebook in the stories. If you did it on Facebook, share it with Instagram, and put it in your highlights, and that'll help as well. Okay, do this once a week, and do it the following day after a high engaging post. And you will see a tremendous, this combined with all the other things that we've talked about, you'll see a tremendous difference. So remember, if you're interested in the content bundle, comment in the comment section. If you're interested in anything else I spoke about, just shoot me a message. I'll be glad to send it to you. The kill words, I'll be glad to send you that list. I have that list I can shoot right out to you. Also, I recently had an ebook for sale out on gaining engagement, and I would like to provide that as a free resource to you guys in here. So if you're interested in the ebook on gaining engagement on your page, on your social media platforms, I'll be happy to send it to you. Comment in the comment section. And tell me what you want. Tell me you want the Gaining Engagement book, and I'll be glad to send that out to you as well. And that is a free resource I'm providing for you, so no charge for that. Okay, and I hope everybody's having a great day. I hope we can keep growing and keep sharing and keep supporting one another. And I'm really, really excited about building this group up in the new year and providing a lot of new trainings and different things for you to help you grow your business. I'm just really super excited about it. So anyway, I hope you have a great evening and get after it, girls. Bye-bye.